Well, we are at BT Mind Rush Awards of the CEOs. Thank you so much, Namita, for joining us. And we have a very special guest with us. We heard you and it was spectacular. You talked about sustainability, you talked about product diversification. My first question to you will be, your brand is full of diversity. I wanted to know about any products which are in pipeline and what are your main focus area of research specifically in the pharmaceutical sector.
So, as you know, we're there in pretty much every therapeutic area. There are 21 therapeutic areas that I look at in the India business. Strongest being women's health and gynec, of course, our anemia brand. But in terms of our upcoming launches, what we're most excited about is using the mRNA platform for oncology. Semaglutide, that's going to be the next big thing. And then, of course, even within oncology, there's immunotherapy. That is going to be a game changer for this entire, in terms of treatment options. So a lot of exciting things coming up from Emcure. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, you're also a very keen person in terms of startups also. Any specific sectors you look at to give startups funding, investments? What excites you the most?
I've been called Pharma on the show for a reason, and I keep saying मेरी expertise इसी में है in healthcare. I get very excited to invest in health tech companies because I always keep saying that if we have to solve the problems of access and awareness and affordability, you can't do it without technology. Because when it comes to tier 3, tier 4 cities, there's such a large gap that till you don't have tech involved, better diagnostics, devices, technology in pharma, you're not going to be able to bridge that gap. So I get very excited. In fact, my co-sharks make fun of me because I get really excited when health tech companies come on the platform. And then, of course, I'm a big believer in the India consumer story. So they've invested in quite a few consumer brands. And the third area I get excited about is agri-tech. Because that's a big portion of our GDP mix. Until we don't get some agri-tech in there, that's not going to have that kind of an impact in the country. Lately, I'm learning a bit more about environment and sustainability. I must say, मेरी इसमें expertise नहीं है, but I'm trying to learn more about it because that's something that is very important for all of us to know and implement in our companies for Gen Next.
You said also on stage that sustainability is the one field which is very far away from the pharma sector. As a woman, because women rule the world, as you always keep on saying, then as a woman, what do you see, what should the companies do to enter sustainability in terms of pharma world? Because every sector is there. What about the pharma sector?
In pharma, there are a lot of areas where AI can really play a very big role. So, for example, at Emcure, in terms of right from drug discovery to regulatory to clinical trials, in terms of patient selection, endpoint decision making, AI is what we're using in a very big way. And of course, when you look at from a patient's perspective, remote monitoring, then collating your data between various, whether it's your diagnostics, that data, all different points of patient data, integrating that to come up with the best preventive care for patients is going to become really big. So I think on the pharmaceutical side, there is tremendous scope for how we really use AI effectively. But sadly, we are way behind the global curve in terms of where we need to be. And at Emcure, we are really working hard to see what we can do to take ourselves up that chain with every day that goes by.
Well, that was a wonderful insights. Thank you so much, Namita, for speaking to BT.
Thank you.
We will be obliged. Thank you, Namita.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.